I guarantee you're gonna get compliments on these bands for your Apple Watch. You're gonna boost your fashionista-ness. Fashionista-ness? I don't think that's a word. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, BMAC. And summer is upon us, which means, well, at least for some of us, it's time to switch up our wardrobes to be a little bit more fashionable. And with whatever outfit you choose this summer, if you're anything like myself, you're gonna be rocking your Apple Watch to go with it. But a lot of you guys recently have been asking me specifically about my favorite Apple Watch bands for the summertime. You know, for when you're not wearing long sleeves. So today I thought I'd make a video specifically talking about 3 of my favorite monowear design Apple Watch bands that I wear in the summer. So without further ado, I don't know what this is. Let's get started. First up has gotta be one of my favorites, the leather deployment band. Now, a lot of you probably already know how much I absolutely love this band, especially for summer. The leather deployment band specifically provides a look that I think is best suited for summer. The color, the stitching, all of it together just makes it a perfect companion for any outfit you're gonna wear in the hotter months. Pretty much on any given day, I could rock this band, it'll match what I'm wearing, it'll look fashionable, it'll look cool, it'll feel good. The leather deployment band is pretty much perfect for any summer occasion. I've actually been wearing this leather deployment band since last October, and as you can see, it has held up remarkably well. There are very minimal signs of wear or use. It looks almost like it did on day one when I actually got it out of the packaging. So the quality speaks for itself, but I mostly just love how great this band actually looks. And yes, this is one of my favorite Apple Watch bands for the summer, but admittedly, it's also one of my favorite Apple Watch bands, period. I rock this thing year round. But one thing I do want to point out, one of the coolest features of this Apple Watch band right here is this quick clasp feature. Putting on this band and taking it off could not be easier because of that quick clasp we have right there. To take it off, you just open it up, take off the watch. To put it on, you just do the same thing. Boom. Could not be simpler. And in case you haven't noticed, with the leather deployment band, you actually get matching hardware. So the hardware, the actual clasp, and the lugs on the actual Apple Watch band itself, those will match whatever size, color, and model you're wearing of your Apple Watch. So whether your specific Apple Watch is gold, stainless steel, yellow gold, whatever color, size, model you're rocking of your Apple Watch, this leather deployment band is available with matching hardware. That to me is super important. That's what makes these bands actually stand out, look so fashionable. And that's the attention to detail I love about these bands, because they look sharp, they look polished. And another cool thing is this band actually comes in 4 different colors. This is the brown version, but you could also get this band in black, red, or navy. Personally, I prefer the brown. I think this is baller. And if you want to rock the same exact band that I'm rocking on the day-to-day during the summer, you could actually do so by heading to bmac.link/leatherdeployant, or of course by clicking the link directly below this video in the video description box. And once you go to that link, you can actually use the promo code BMAC15 for 15% off this bad boy right here. Using that link and using that code BMAC15, get this puppy for 15% off. I honestly think this particular Apple Watch band right here is a must-have, not only during the summer months, but year-round. The quality, the look, everything about it is just phenomenal. And I can almost guarantee if you end up picking up one of these leather bands for yourself, you'll probably get as many compliments as I do and end up loving it as much as I do. The leather deployment band. Awesome Apple Watch band to own. I highly recommend you add it to your summer collection. But next up on my list of favorite Apple Watch bands for the summer is actually this band right here. This is the Perforated leather band. Now, as you can see, it has a very similar look and feel to the leather deployment band we just talked about. I'm gonna switch this out real quick. Boom. Another thing I love about these bands, switching them out cannot be easier. But let's take a look at this. This is the chestnut color perforated leather band. And the real difference between this band and the leather deployment band we were just looking at is, as you can see, that perforation. All those little dots you have on the band allow for a pretty cool design on the band that's, you know, eye-catching. But you'll also notice on the perforated leather band, we have more of a classic watch style with an actual buckle for clasping the band together. That's different from the leather deployment band where we have that quick clasp feature. And having this buckle style clasp on the actual hardware of the band, that allows for a more classic style. You have a tapered look at the end here with these additional loop guides right here. So between the leather deployment band and the perforated leather band, they're a little bit different. They allow allow for a little bit different look, each with its own positives. And I like how I have a choice here. I could go with a somewhat lighter tan leather band right here with no perforation and the quick clasp, or I could go with a chestnut color, a little darker brown right here, perforated leather band with the classic buckle for a clasp. So two different color leather bands here. I like that. It expands your wardrobe that much more. And once again, the buckle, the hardware itself built into this Apple Watch band, can be custom ordered to match your specific Apple Watch series, model, and color. So here I'm rocking the 42mm Space Gray Series 3 Apple Watch, and as you can see, the hardware specifically matches that. But per usual, the band itself comes in unique colors. This is the chestnut color of the band, like we mentioned before, but we also have a black, gray, and burgundy version of this perforated leather band, all of which are very high quality bands. They're all backed up by the Monowear design quality standard. And that's important because above all else, if your Apple Watch band looks pretty, you want it to hold up well too. You don't want to have to be buying several bands a year. And I can honestly say these bands will probably last you years. So if you wanted to pick up this perforated leather band for yourself, you could head to the link bmac.link/perforated leather, or click the link directly below this video in the video description box. And then once you head there, you could once again use the promo code BMAC15 for 15% off your entire purchase. So if you find yourself torn between the leather deployment band and the perforated leather band, you could actually get both of them, get 15% off your entire purchase with the promo code BMAC15. So the leather bands are awesome. I love them. Two of my favorite Apple Watch bands of all time, but admittedly, during the summer, you live in a more active lifestyle. Sometimes you're doing daily activities, you're on the go. Summer, you're busy. Sometimes you want an Apple Watch band that's even more lightweight, maybe a little bit more versatile for whatever you're doing during the day, in which case you want to check out these bad boys right here, the Nylon Active Vibe bands. As the name suggests, these bands are made out of nylon. They're all made out of nylon material. They are flexible, they're lightweight, as you can see. And something super cool I want to talk about right off the bat on these Nylon Active bands is this patch that you get right here. These patches actually change color. Reacting to either temperature or sunlight, the patches on these three Nylon Active bands will actually change color, letting you know, in my opinion, if you're celebrating summer the right way. If I put my thumbs on these two patches right here and just leave them on there for a few seconds, once I take my thumb away, you can see we're going from orange to yellow there, from dark green to a lighter green over here. The patch on these two Nylon Active Vibe bands will actually change color based on temperature, and the patch on the middle Nylon Active Vibe band will actually change color based on exposure to sunlight. Super cool. One of the main reasons why the Nylon Active Vibe band is one of my favorite bands for the summer. And like I said before, these bands are perfect for when you're leading a more active lifestyle during the summer. And because of that nylon material, they are most certainly a little bit more breathable, a little bit more lightweight. We'll try one of them on real quick. And on the Nylon Active Vibe bands, we have a Velcro-based strap, and as you can see, just a little bit of pressure. Boom. This thing's not going anywhere. It is strong, it is adhered, and that's pretty much just as easy as the quick clasp we saw on the leather deployment band. You just pull over, push down, you're adhered. Now, the Nylon Active Vibe bands aren't technically water resistant or waterproof because water could actually, penetrate the material. The nylon could get wet. But just because they're not waterproof or water resistant doesn't mean you can't expose them to water. These bands can get wet. And I've actually gotten them wet before. A couple days ago, I was actually outside watering some flowers and I splashed a little bit of water from the hose on the bands. Not a problem. The Nylon Active Vibe bands still felt very comfortable on my wrist. The water actually dried up within a few minutes. These things are very quick drying. And since it's summer, you're going to want to cool down, you're going to be dealing with water sometimes. It's nice to know that you have a band that would be perfect for that kind of occasion without you worrying if the band gets wet. I personally found the Nylon Active Vibe bands the best bands for when you're working out in the summer, if you're going for a run, if you're by the pool. Because they're Velcro based, I wouldn't necessarily recommend swimming with these bands, but if you're by a pool and you happen to get splashed a little bit by water, or if you're, for whatever reason, jogging in one of those thunderstorms, which you shouldn't be jogging in a thunderstorm, but say it's raining lightly and you're jogging in the rain. My point is, if these bands get a little bit wet, it's not a problem. And speaking of working out, an active lifestyle, you could actually wear these Vibe bands to the gym. Because of that nylon material, again, they're super lightweight, super breathable, and there are no parts on the actual Nylon Active Vibe bands that can't get wet. Even the patches themselves are plastic based, so these could get wet, no problem there. And the Nylon Active Vibe bands actually come in 3 different colors, all 3 of which I have right here. We have navy, we have pebble, and then there's this one I'm wearing right now, cherry. All 3 Nylon Active Vibe bands have this very cool dual tonality where you have 2 different colors built into the band itself. These bands are flashy, they're bright, they're eye-catching, absolutely perfect for the hot summer months, especially for me, when I'm on the go all the time, filming outside or chilling by the beach. When I'm doing that, I'm throwing a Nylon Active Vibe band onto my Apple Watch, onto my wrist. And once again, you can get matching lugs for your specific Apple Watch size, model, and color. So even the Nylon Active Vibe bands can match your specific watch. You can check out these Nylon Active Vibe bands at bmac.link/nylonactivevibe, or of course by clicking the link directly below this video in the video description box. And yes, you could use that promo code BMAC15 for 15% off these bad boys right here. And if I were you, I'd do it all. I'd get the leather deployment band, the perforated leather band, get all 3 Nylon Active Vibe bands if you really want to go all the way. And that way you'll be perfectly suited for the summer. You have your 3 daily bands for your daily activities during the summer, and then at nighttime, when maybe you're going to a little bit more of a formal occasion, you could throw on your favorite leather band. Nylon Active Vibe bands by day, leather bands by night. That's the way I've been doing it. And that is how I'm living my summer in style with some Apple Watch bands specifically suited for the summer. But most important of all, these bands look good, they feel great, and the quality is top notch. You could wear these bands for years, they'll probably still feel and look as great as they did pretty much on day one. And that is for a reason. They're all from my favorite current Apple Watch band and accessory company, Monowear Design. You guys know that I absolutely love and appreciate Monowear's brand and products so much that I've actually decided to partner with them. That's how I'm able to get you guys 15% off all your purchases. Once again, links to every single one of these Apple Watch bands and all my favorite Apple Watch bands can be found in the video description box below. And don't forget to use that promo code BMAC15 for a full 15% off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button if you did, and subscribe with notifications turned on for more videos like this on this channel each and every week. And having said that, it is getting kind of late here. I'm going to switch this up to one of the leather bands. Got to get ready for an occasion tonight. Got to look fancy, got to look sexy, got to look all of the above. I will see you guys in my next video.